From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is 1011's Morning Pulse.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.
Good morning. This is Craig Allison with your Morning Pulse for Wednesday, September 10th. Our first story this morning, the Neenah Foundry Company has announced that the Lincoln Foundry, a manufacturing plant, will be closing December 31st and reopening as a distribution center the next day. With the transition, about 100 jobs are expected to be cut. They make cast iron manhole covers, gratings, castings for construction, and work with wastewater, aviation, and utilities industries. Even with the closure, though, the company's customer service team will still operate out of Lincoln. They cite changes in market conditions resulted in excess manufacturing capacity, leading to this decision. Your second story this morning, Lincoln Public Schools will have Dr. John Skretta as their superintendent after the Board of Education unanimously voted for the motion at last night's meeting. Skretta said he's ecstatic to continue his role serving LPS and talked about his hopes, saying he wants to be very visible, engaging with teachers, staff, students, and parents at every level of the district. He will now begin a 2-year contract, and his salary for the 2025 to 26 school year will stay the same, earning over $300,000. Third story, Big Brothers Big Sisters of the Midlands is looking for 60 men to help make a life-changing difference in the lives of little boys. Part of their 60 Men in 60 Days recruitment drive. Well over half of the organization's wait list are young boys waiting for a match, and most will wait longer than a year. Leaders say the one-to-one match between bigs and littles support critical social and emotional development needed to help youth realize their potential. So far in Lincoln, 5 male mentors have gone through the mentorship orientation since the start of that drive, but you can find more information on our website, 1011now.com, attached to this story. Fourth story, dramatic one out of Glenwood, Iowa, as a group of construction workers are being hailed as heroes following a fire. Before firefighters were called to a home on Monday, 3 other people said the sound of a child in distress is what drew them into action. They rushed into the building home through the front door and saved 2 people inside. A young boy on the second floor, though, was rescued using a trampoline. All 3 men suffered injuries to their faces and eyes, but are going to be okay. The fire department is planning a ceremony to honor the men. There's the trampoline right there from that rescue. And wrapping things up with your final story, Mayor Lyrian Gaylor-Baird has proclaimed next week as National Diaper Need Awareness Week in the capital city. According to the National Diaper Bank Network, 1 in 2 U.S. families with young kids struggles to afford diapers. Nebraska Diaper Bank tells us because of Lincoln's generosity, though, with donating, they've had to come pick them up at multiple times a month. This being said, though, sizes 5 and 6 are still needed, but we have more information linked to this story on our website. That is your Morning Pulse for this Wednesday morning, and we'll wrap things up with a look at your 7-day. Things were pretty calm and collected this morning.
You've been listening to 1011's Morning Pulse. Watch, listen, stream on the 1011 Now app, on YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.